Got all the Dragon Ball memorabilia and the Berserk memorabilia with all the fresh kicks and all the books. Yeah, baby. Nerd. Fucking nerd. Oh, just try to swallow too much water. Alright. My name's Alex. So, why am I making a YouTube video? Why am I starting YouTube? Because I just want to document my journey, essentially. I just want to document my journey, have something to look back on in the future when I'm successful. This is definitely not something that I want to do as a career. This is just more of a side hobby and a bit of an escape, something for a bit of fun that is separate from my main purpose in life. But welcome to my YouTube, and this is officially my first video. Why do I want to document my journey? Like I said, it'll be something to look back on, and it'll be something to look back on into the future, because I am going to be very successful. I'm going to own a lot of assets. I'm going to have money pouring out of my backside to the point where I don't have to stress about anything. I don't have to stress about the bills. I don't have to stress about taxes. I don't have to stress about my family not having the security that they deserve in order to live a fulfilling, meaningful, optimal life, essentially. And I thought, why not? Why not document it? So I'm currently working through getting my qualifications in real estate. So real estate agent and property management, right? And while simultaneously working 2 jobs back to back to buy my first investment property. I just want to buy an investment property because I think long term it is a great wealth generator and it increases over time, the price of the asset that being. But do I want to stop at one? No. So what am I doing to get there? So like I said, I'm working through my qualifications in real estate because obviously as a career, I want to work in real estate. And I'm using my second job as a bit of extra money on top to put towards my investment properties. Of course, that second job isn't going to be forever, but short-term pain for long-term gain. As a second job, I'm currently working at Woolworths. I stack shelves of a night time. So I work in the real estate office during the day from 9 to 5. And then from there, I might have a couple of hours in between as a window, and I'll go work out, hit the gym, do what I need to do, spend time with my girlfriend, and then it's off to my second job. And I don't get out of there till 12 to 1 a.m. And then I wake up the next day at 7:30 a.m. and repeat. So yeah, that's my current life. It's not easy working 2 jobs, but it's very fulfilling knowing that it's going towards your goal. And like I said, a short-term pain for long-term gain and a glass half full approach. Where do I see myself in a couple of years? I see myself with a very substantial real estate asset portfolio, an asset portfolio. I see myself with a very successful rental portfolio, and I see myself with quite an admirable sale, like being a very successful sales agent, right? That's where I see myself in the next couple of years. And I'm very confident I'll get there. Mind is a muscle, and you got to grow it just like your biceps. And so you got to exercise that positivity part of your brain. But I'm very confident that I'll get there. You know, your thoughts create your reality. And I want a good reality. So I'm going to have good thoughts about my success. Goals: save 60 grand by the end of the year. That'll get me my first deposit. Read 10 pages a day. And meditate 8 minutes a day. I don't really always meditate, but I try to. And we got a quote by my boy Vegeta here. What is it? You don't give up, you find a way. And that's just how I live my life. You don't give up, you find a way. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. This wasn't supposed to be anything special, just a bit of an introduction, my first video for YouTube, and the start of my journey and documenting it. So please tune in, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and tag along for the ride.